Hello everyone, I am Frecyl Egham, and today I am going to tackle about the Chapter 6, Grading and Reporting Students' Performance, and I'm going to discuss about the reporting to parents. So let's have a quick introduction. Why parents is included in the grades of the students. So parents play an important role in the students' learning. Why? Because effectively, reporting students' progress can help parents, especially in better understanding their children, know what they can do to provide appropriate support and motivation. Okay, so let's discuss the reporting to parents, or the how do you report to parents, what are the process and what to do in reporting to parents, and what are the forms in reporting to the parents. So reporting to parents can take many forms. We have weekly or monthly grade reports like the first grading, second grading, third grading, or the final grade. Since the school or the school card needs the signature of the parents and allow parents to see the progress of the kid. We also have phone calls, emails and letters, newsletters, conferences, and report cards, and online grade books. Parents need to be educated about the process of standard-based grading. On the reporting to parents, we have one approach to communicating student progress is to provide some types of ongoing report. This could be done weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, or in real time. Progress reports help ensure that there are no surprises at the end of the semester, and also they have been shown to have a significant and positive effect on student learning. So how do we communicate to parents? So how do we teachers communicate to parents? When communicating to parents, it is helpful to add positive comments. Identify 2 or 3 areas of focus, like focusing subject of math, that the student has a low capability of coping, or other stuffs, or like in English, she is good in English, like that. Positive specific expectations for what parents can do at home to help, like this certain student needs improvement on math and he should study at home, or this student has low capability of reading, organizing, like that, so the parents can assist at home. Be clear in asserting that parents need to be partners in the learning process. We also have informal notes or letters can be used in a progress report, because a personal note to parents about their child is a much appreciated, and also it shows concern and caring. Let's begin in such a note with something positive. Why? Because we have to summarize progress, then suggest an expectation or tool for improvements, and close with a positive statement. How does the parent-teacher conference happen? It usually or typically happen a face-to-face discussion, since phone conferences can be also used, in which brief phone calls by teacher to talk with the parents are usually well received and appreciated, especially when the calls are positive progress and suggestions. So let's talk about the parent-teacher conferences, in which there are 2 types. We have the group conferences and we also have individual conferences. So what are group conferences? Group conferences, which are used to communicate school and class policies, class content, evaluation procedures, expectation, procedures for contacting the teacher. We have the monthly meeting or the general meeting, we have that, or the classroom meeting. Individual conferences, on the other hand, are conducted to discuss individual student achievement, progress, or difficulties. So who initiated the teacher or the parent-teacher conferences? Parent-teacher conferences may be initiated by either the teacher or the parent. Because they are required in most schools, the formats for middle and high school conferences are different from those in elementary. However, the goals are basically the same. So how to conduct parent-teacher conferences? So I have here things in conducting parent-teacher conferences. One is to plan each conference in advance. We have to plan. Next is to conduct the conference in a private, quiet, comfortable setting. Explain how to interpret the standard report cards. Begin with a discussion of positive student performance. Establish an informal professional tone and also encourage parent participation in the conference because it is needed. We also have to be frank in reviewing students' strengths and weaknesses to improve the students as well as for the parents to know. Review language skills, especially in Filipino and English subject. Review learning targets with examples of student performances that show progress. Avoid discussing other students and teachers. Avoid bluffing, which is important, and identify 2 or 3 areas to work on in a plan of action. Why is it important for teachers to prepare parent-teacher conferences? It is because all information should be well organized in advance, and also the teacher should know what the conferences hopes to achieve. This would include a list of areas to cover and questions to ask to parents. It also includes examples of student work in which it should be organized to show progress and performance in relation to learning targets, and also strengths and weaknesses that should be discussed in the parent-teacher conference. So what should be done in the conference? The conference should be a conversation in which it is an opportunity for parents to help the teacher understand their child better. It's also important to take a strong, professional stance, and the teacher should be positive but direct and honest about the areas that needs improvement, and also focus on the academic progress rather than student behavior. So what are the examples or cases in reporting to parents? We have discussing the student performance in reading, writing, and speaking if the child has a low capability of reading, writing, or speaking, or the child is just too shy to go to school. Another example in reporting to parents is to identify in consultation with the parents a course or action or steps to be taken at home or at school if the student has a low capability in reading. So we need to have action or steps to be taken at home for the student to have an improvement.